This video may contain scenes of graphic nature and foul language, I guess. Viewer discretion is advised, but not encouraged.
Hello, everybody. Not in frame. Hello, everybody. We are actually doing our...
stones. She's doing a thing. Couldn't even introduce yourself. How impolite. Ow!
We're actually doing our first challenge. It's called the...
we didn't even name it, did we?
No, we didn't. It's basically where we put out random
hypothetical scenarios in which we react.
Yes, and how would we react?
How many times have I stolen your thunder now? Like 3?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so...
She's got hers written. I'm going to make mine up on the spot.
He says he works good under pressure, but I'd like to see that actually.
Not that I'm under much pressure.
Fine, you get to go first then.
Ooh, nicely done. Okay. You're a U.S. Marshal on the coast of Florida. When you see a group of 16 scantily dressed women upon a pontoon boat carrying AK-47s hunting seals, what do you do?
Okay. Well, I'd probably...
That's what you get for challenging me.
I'd probably call in, backup and take my gun.
You're a U.S. Marshal. Leave it to the Coast Guard, honey.
Apparently I'm leaving it to the Coast Guard. He answered the question for me.
That's what you get for putting me under pressure. Guess whose turn it is now?
Fine. Okay. Okay. Excuse me? In this hypothetical, it's the year 2099.
2099.
2099, either way.
Plus tax.
And time travel is possible, okay?
Did you use time travel to get there?
Yes. Anyway, if you were still alive, had the same body you do now, and the same mindset as you do now, what natural disaster would you go back and change?
Can I cause more?
No. You have to go back.
I want to specifically cause some so that I'm the only one that can time travel.
No. You're not causing a disaster in your time. You're going back and preventing one.
I have to prevent one. Okay.
From the past.
Fukushima? I'm tired of all my fish tasting like radiation.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. There's an upcoming election between the Hamburglar and Mr. Pibb. Who are you voting for and why? Just for the record, Mr. Pibb is with the Republican Party.
I think I'd still... Did I say someone else? Okay, I think I'd still pick Mr. Pibb just because the fact is I don't want some big purple thing running our government.
It's not the Hamburglar. That's,
oh, well, Grimace.
That's Grimace.
Either way, I don't want...
Big purple retard.
I don't want any Hamburglar stealing all my hamburgers either.
Well, maybe he can steal some of our money back from the countries we all owe him to. God, my grammar just sounded like yours.
Oh, no.
At any rate, I do not see how you can support Mr. Pibb's economic plan. He's planning to raise taxes to fund a military
You didn't tell me his economical plan.
Economical?
Yes.
Economical.
Economical plan. Now did you?
I'm just saying, he's going to doom this country worse than Obama.
You didn't
Your turn.
Me. Okay. Okay. This next question is going to involve one of our friends who also wanted us to give a shout out to him in
what
the
up,
video.
Nico?
So we're going to mention him in this
Little something for you, Pico. A Noma. If anybody wants to know what that means, Google Noma. N-O-M-A.
I don't think they want to, knowing YouTube. Anyway, but if our little friend Evans called us, right, and he's gotten arrested for something he swears up and down was not his fault,
Which
what
one
would
of us
you
would
do?
he call?
He just called us.
So in other words, we were on a date when he called.
Yes.
I'd ask him how much bail is.
So you'd bail him out.
No, I'd ask him how much bail is.
What would you do?
If I'm looking at like a $40,000 bail, you can rot. I love you, dude, but that's a little steep for my wallet.
But he didn't do it. Or at least he says he didn't.
Well, if he didn't do it, then he doesn't have to worry about being bailed out. He'll be proven innocent in a court of law.
What if there's a lot of evidence stacked up against him?
Then he probably did it.
But he swears he didn't.
He can swear all he wants. Evidence is evidence.
So you're screwed because he doesn't believe you because the evidence is stacked up against you.
Just for the record, that's
I still believe you.
To Pico, aka Evans.
I still believe
That's right,
you.
your
But he's
true
the one.
identity has been revealed.
Okay. Your turn.
How many did we say we're doing? 3 or 5?
3.
3?
So you're on the last one.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How sure are you?
I'm very sure. You did.
I'm not so sure.
If you want to do 5, you can, but I only wrote down 3.
Okay. Let me think of one.
They don't just want
Okay, got it.
Okay.
You had 3 children. One of them had to die to prevent World War III. Which one would you pick? To make things easier, the fat one, the ugly one, or the mentally deficient one?
You know what? Who's telling you to kill them to prevent World War III?
No, it's just like a thing. Monkey's ball.
I just have to do it?
Butterfly effect, yeah. One of them has to die to prevent World War III. It doesn't matter which, but which would you pick?
I give you the decision.
I can't do it, honey. You kill them. Go kill our children. Like, don't tell me what to do. I'll kill all 3.
Oh, that was terrible.
That one broke my television. That one robbed my beer money, and that one I just don't like.
Oh my god! Okay.
Do you want an honest answer?
Yes.
The mentally deficient one. He won't know what's coming. Just wait till he's asleep. One quick blow to the back of the head. He's done. Never see it coming. Never feel a thing.
Well, that's why I gave you the decision, because I couldn't kill any of my children if I ever had children.
Shit.
I could not. I could never do that.
What if one of your children was killing one of the other children?
I would separate them.
They're bigger than you. I'm pretty sure the average child today is bigger than you.
That is not true. I am 5'1", almost 5'2".
5'1" with wrists like pencils.
Anyway.
Yeah,
On to the
you
next
see her
one.
punch me. It's hilarious. See?
That was a smack. That wasn't even punching.
My point is proven.
Okay, if we got stranded on a deserted island, what would you do first?
Call a plane.
We can't call a plane. We're deserted. We don't have any technology connection to call a plane.
Signal a plane. Why? What would you do? How did we get deserted? Is there rubble from a ship that crashed somehow?
No,
or did we just wake up one morning on the beach?
No, a plane. We were on a plane that crashed.
Plane crashed?
Mhm.
Okay, so we've got wreckage to play with.
Yeah.
Okay, get a fire started from any kind of smoldering embers in the wreckage. Use that to develop an SOS fire across the beach. Get that nice and burning well. Throw some hot live plantage on there. Get some smoke going. Then I hop to the opposite side of it, upwind, with a piece of metal that I've scratched the surface off of, and use that to reflect the sun's light at any oncoming aircraft and or watercraft.
Wow.
You think I haven't thought about that?
Why do you think about us getting stranded on an island?
Why? What would you do?
Well, if we're on a plane, there's obviously other people on there with us.
Not anymore.
And we crashed, I would go see if anyone else was injured and help them.
But you said we were deserted.
We were.
Ergo, the rest of them are dead. And then
Because
I crashed into you.
But I see if you were okay. Because if we were in a plane crash, you might be injured.
That or being a smart aleck the entire time. I think we're both thinking about the things I would say now.
No, I was actually thinking about an episode of Grey's Anatomy where they actually did get in a plane crash and get stranded on an island, and Christina was running around going, "Where's my shoe? Where's my shoe?" Yeah.
What the fuck are a bunch of doctors doing on a plane in the middle of God knows where?
They were trying to go. They were trying to go.
You know, just in
to
the
another
interest,
place.
just in the interest of being extremely tasteless, the island
They
we
were
crashed
going
into,
somewhere.
it had palm trees, right?
They had trees, yes.
Them trees got 9/11.
Oh, we're editing that out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that.
In the interest of being tasteless.
He did not mean that.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna cover his mouth now. He's not allowed to talk for the rest of the video. That was actually the last question. We need to.
I've got one more question.
What?
After the trade towers were hit and all the people started jumping, somebody drove by playing a song. You know what song it was?
That's not a question.
Hey, this ended on a question mark.
You're gonna end up like.
It's a raining man.
This video's gonna get flagged for sure. We are editing this part
Hey,
out.
I clearly put a warning at the beginning in a very deep and sexual voice.
Oh gosh, nobody's gonna watch us.
I have not said a single bad word this entire
Nobody's
thing. You're
going
getting
to
on me
watch
for a
us.
9/11 joke.
Nobody's gonna watch us now.
I don't care.
The 3 viewers we
Actually,
had
you
just
might be
went out the
surprised.
window.
The 3 viewers. Now watch, someone's gonna find this and be like, "Oh, this dude's funny."
Okay.
Anybody out there with a sick sense of humor like mine? Plenty more of this to come.
We're ending this video here. Please like, subscribe, and
And
comment
suck it!
below. We would love to hear your comments. We'd also love suggestions on what
Yeah, let's
challenges
do
and
some
stuff
challenges.
we should do next. Anything you want. Or add in some questions that you have for us as well.
Questions,
Like-
comments, concerns, press 2 for Spanish. Para español, primo dos.
No, any questions you have, we'll do a Q&A later down the road, and we might use some of your questions.
But see ya.
Like and subscribe.
Fuckers.